welcome back to our channel.
My name is Faith.
And I'm still the special guest of honor, Sophia.
Yeah, so we just want to tell you guys about the updated cost of living for 2025. We had a previous one on our channel, but that one is quite old and things are quite expensive now. So we decided to make a new one with the latest figures.
Yeah, because the cost of living will not kill the living.
Not at all. So we'll just be starting with the biggest parts of cost of living, which is accommodation. And the accommodation could vary depend on what part of Ireland you're staying.
And if you are staying alone or if you are sharing the room with someone. So if you are staying alone and like you are not sharing the room with someone, you have like the room to yourself, you should budget around 600 to 1,000 euros in a month. But if you are going to be sharing the room with a roommate, maybe one or two persons, you should budget around 550 to 650 in a month.
Yeah, but for students, it's just ideal if you could get sharing because it's much cheaper. Yeah. But it's just that some people don't know, they're not convenient with sharing rooms. So if you're not convenient or you don't find it conducive to share a room, then you have to budget the higher part then. You could even go over with 1,000 euros sometimes, but that's just like the average of rent amount in Dublin or let's say in Ireland, because Ireland is even everywhere now is expensive.
Yeah,
it's not just Dublin anymore.
Because if you want a room to yourself and you want it ensuite like a master bedroom, it's over 1,000.
Yeah, you can even see for 1,200, depending on the place and the proximity to shops, proximity to schools, proximity to just the basic amenities that you have, proximity to bus stop and stuff like that.
Yeah, for a student, it's always advisable to share because I shared when I came myself as well in 2019.
And how much was it that time?
380.
Oh my god, I'm sure that place would be like maybe 550 now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's just it. But
yeah, so the next one on our list is electricity. So some apartments, some houses, electricity is included in your rent. So when you want to rent, always ask, is electricity included? But if it's not, you should be budgeting around 50 to 150 in a month or every 2 months, because some houses their bills come every 2 months and some is monthly. So always ask these questions when you want to rent. Is electricity included? Is the bill paid monthly or every 2 months? Because usually monthly or every 2 months, they don't do more than 2 months.
Yeah, and some places they have gas bill as well, so you just need to confirm if you have to pay electricity separate, you have to pay gas separate, or it's just electricity in the apartment. That would also determine the amount that you'll be paying per month.
True. And gas bill is usually more expensive if you are the type that is from Nigeria and you know our food takes time to make. So also budget between 50 to 150 euros in a month for that.
Okay. The next one is feeding. We all have to eat. If you like to get Nigerian food and you like to buy from the African store, your budget is definitely going to go higher. But if you're just buying like normal regular food from the Lidl, Aldi, it's going to be much lesser.
Yeah, so for feeding you can budget around 150 to 350 in a month. So it also depends if you're an heavy eater or you just like to eat very light. But for students, to really save costs, it's always advisable to shop from Tesco or Lidl. They are all Aldi as well. Tesco is still a bit on the
high side.
Yeah,
Aldi,
so Aldi or Lidl, their food stuff is like the cheapest. So
yeah, but if you say you want to eat African food, then you could even go over that your 350. Depends on how much you eat.
True. Because if you want to buy gari, I think 1 kilo of gari is like 6 euros already.
No, the one I bought was like 850
so
for 1 kg, and that would not last really long. Because if you're eating gari almost every day, or maybe every 2 or 3 days,
like me, I can't stay 2 days without gari.
So somebody like Hannah, she would not budget 150. Of course, even me, I wouldn't budget 150 for feeding because I like to eat African food a lot. I like to have. It just feels like I'm in Nigeria, anyways. I eat anything I want to eat, so long as it exists, except it's not in the shop.
Exactly. So you can budget around 150 to 350, or even a bit higher than 350 if you love to eat. Yeah, and always check out for discount as well when you go to the stores. Tesco usually have a lot of discounts, and I think those.
Yeah, but the thing is, those discounts, some of them they go out of date soon. Except maybe you want to use it like today or tomorrow. And they have
vouchers.
Yeah.
So you can download the Tesco app or the Dunes app, and you get vouchers when you shop from the stores. But regardless, Aldi and Lidl is the cheapest, even with those vouchers.
Yeah.
And the next one is transportation. Yeah, because you need transportation to go for classes and to work if you eventually get a part-time job. Transportation is between, I think, 50 to 80.
Yeah, the transportation maybe for like a week. If you have a student leave card, so if you're a student, you can get a student leave card, and the weekly amount would be around 11.80 per week. So you can just times that by 4. That's if you're using just the bus or just the lowest. But if you're combining two or more than one transport, it's going to go up to like 16 per week.
Yeah, I think we also have a video now to apply for the student leave card. We'll just add it on the comments.
Yeah, we'll add the link.
Someone needs to just have a glance on how to apply for the student leave card. Yeah, and because like Dublin is the capital, everything is more expensive here, so it's a bit cheaper with like 200, 300 compared to other counties. Like if you are budgeting to spend 1.5 in a month in Dublin, in other counties like Athlone, you can be spending like 1,000 or 900, including your rent and your other bills.
Yeah, the rent might just depends on the rate again, because even food, there might be no much difference for food, but accommodation is what takes most of our money anyway. So the accommodation makes the difference. Yeah.
So as a student as well, or even an individual living in any country, doesn't necessarily even be Ireland. If you're going to school in another country, it's always good to budget. I know I just started doing this myself, so it's always good to budget, have like a detailed notes or like a spreadsheet on everything you're spending in a month, have like actual cost and the estimated cost that you think you can spend in a month. So it's always good to budget. You can track and you know, okay, this is what eats up my money. Is it actually worth it? Do I need to cut down? So,
yeah, especially when you're just coming in, you've not started working, and you have to be spending the naira converted. It's really hard. So the budget will really go a long way.
Yeah, so always budget and always use public transportation. Avoid taxis.
Taxi is even expensive, even for me. I took a taxi yesterday and I've not stopped thinking about it. It's not even up to like how many minutes journey, just like 12 minutes journey, and it's like 20 euros, and I even had 10% discount on top, so just for one trip. So it's really expensive, so just stick to the public transport.
Yeah, avoid taxis as much as you can. I know it's not easy.
Yeah, sometimes you'll be running late, like if it's one off and you can afford it, then but as a student you can just try to do things earlier so that you can get the bus anyways.
Yeah, so always use the students the public transportation, and when you are renting a place, ask what is included in your bills. Is internet included? Because for internet as well, you can budget between 23 euros to 35 euros in a month. So always ask, is internet included in my rent? Am I going to be paying for electricity? Am I paying for gas? And I think some apartment as well, like my previous apartments, we have hot water bill too. So ask this question: am I going to be paying for hot water?
Yes, the cousin.
So always ask questions if you're paying anything of such.
Yeah, what additional bills you need to pay.
Yeah, you don't get stranded at the end of the month, and then by the end of the day, you don't have any little or no savings.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something about the accommodation. So if you get a new place, just know that you have to pay your rent and you have to pay your deposit. Yeah, because we didn't say that. So if the rent is like 1,000 euros, just put mind you're paying 2,000. Or some people could say maybe pay 900 or 950, but most time it's the same amount as the rent. So when you are leaving, they will check the house. If everything is in good term, everything is good. If the house is in good order, they give you your money back. If it's not, they deduct from your deposit.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, so ensure to take pictures of the house, because sometimes they'll be like, this thing was not there. But if you have pictures and you have evidence, you can always show them that.
That's very true. So when moving to a new place, take pictures, lots of pictures. So when you're moving out, you have evidence that this is how I came and this is how I'm living. So you get back your deposit complete.
Yeah. So
thank you.
If you have any questions or you have any videos that you like us to hit on, or you have anything you want to talk about, just know what to do.
Yeah.
Drop a comment, share this video with your friends, comment, like, and see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.